Hey, what's up, guys? Otter here. Back trying to stream the crew 2. My internet has been very slow lately. It looks to be going alright. Hopefully it is. According to OBS, it's alright, but then according to Twitch, it's not, so not exactly sure. We'll just go with it and we will see. Yeah, because that's still going. Alright, I forget anything map related. Always use the controller. I hit the wrong button. I don't need to exit out of it. I don't really have any particular plan. I guess just kind of try and get more of the races. So that might mean having to do some of the other stuff, unfortunately. I think I do want to try. Where's the drifting? Let's try the drifting. Yeah, sure. We'll start with this. I'm not driving all that way. That would take the whole stream. I still use this car? Probably not. Yeah. I don't even know what this car is. I don't know how well this is going to go. Because, like, the stream seems fine. I don't know why it's saying it's unstable, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. Is this even really going to work?
Concentrate and let the car become an extension of yourself.
Because I've been streaming for 13 minutes. Well, clearly I've not been. This is really not going to go well. Okay. Let's see how it says I've been streaming for 13 minutes, though. I wasn't even paying attention and I was actually doing semi-decent. Ooh, that wasn't great. I mean, mine says only 2 minutes, so I'm not exactly sure what it's doing, but this is very difficult and it's very weird. I'm not even going anywhere. What is... Seems fine though? Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is definitely needs a handbrake because, like, how the heck am I supposed to get 20,000? That's never gonna happen. Oh, I just look at that. This mic needs to go up because I'm definitely gonna hit it, I can tell. I've been disconnected. Why have I been disconnected? Oh, that's not a good sign. What was that for? Yeah, I'm confused because, like, none of the internet... Okay, it's moving on an OBS now. Okay, so now it's moving on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, well that... Because clearly I can't use the handbrake. Maybe for drifting I need to have the... Well, no, because I don't want to have nitrous be removed. Because that's... I guess I'd never even touched it once. But maybe we're not going to... whatchamacallit? Drift. Sure, we'll just do some of these. Just do something. It's gonna be my... Yeah. I did at least change the color of this car. Doesn't really matter, but wrong side.
3.
Yeah, drifting is definitely gonna be something that's gonna be difficult. Because like, I'm already not great at it, but then now I have to, in a sense, relearn the wheel. My nose is so itchy right now. Like, of course, when I just started racing, that was not as sharp as I thought it would be. I'm already not great, but then I have to relearn it because the wheel is just entirely different. Oh my gosh. I know, I'm already itching my nose so much, but it's just itchy. Also doesn't help that my mustache is getting very long and it's tickling me constantly. But that was just, I needed to use the handbrake, but I wasn't able to because it's obviously just square on the wheel, and as I'm turning the wheel, it's near impossible to actually hit. So I definitely need to look into on how to use my actual handbrake, because then I might actually be able to do something. Oh, that was a little wide. I think I honestly might enjoy these ones the most. I could have swore I was turning right, but nope, it indeed was not. I don't know, something about these. I think it might actually just be how quick and easy it is. Not easy, but I don't know. But I also like just the flying around through the streets too. But like, I still just like, this is max force feedback. I wonder if there's a way to turn it up or something. Like that's really, there's like nothing there. Like I just hit that wall and I felt nothing. That's not the whole point of this game, is not using it with a wheel, of course. So, which when I had to get on a little bit just to get the thumbnail, and like it just felt so weird playing with the controller because I have not played at least a racing game probably for like what, 5 years or so before getting this wheel. And so like I've been using the wheel for a bit now, and it just felt so weird, like just being able to just whip it left and right like that. It was just like, it just felt weird, and I'm just going on and on about it. But I think also another reason I like these ones is I feel like they're in a sense just easier. Like I'm kind of just not even really paying attention, whereas with the street ones I have to fully be paying attention, otherwise it's just never going to work. Me loot. One thing, my brain just completely just forgot what was I gonna say? I genuinely am very confused on what I was just about to say. Oh, we can upgrade that more. What is... Oh, wait, what did... Oh. What did I just do? What did I do? I scrapped it? No, I multi-scrapped? Oh my god. Whoopsie, I was meant to... What's the... You look at what it means. Well, this one doesn't have anything. Oh, good job, me. Good job. That was bad. Because what is it? No. That's what that does. But then what does this do? So I'm losing that stuff, but that was bad.
All that stuff you just scrapped, it just became
Yeah,
spare
I didn't want to
parts.
scrap stuff.
Combine them with bucks, and you can rebuild the fixes you already have. You get to choose one of 2 new fixes, or stick with your original. But either way, the money and spare parts will be spent. So, like the old guy in that movie said, choose, but choose wisely.
I did not mean to do that. Guess we can do a boat race, I guess. If I must. I don't have to. I think there's more of these I can do. That's a boat race. Already done that one. Sure. I'll just keep doing these, I guess. My nose feels so itchy, and I don't like it. Is this just gonna be one of those like time trial things? Probably. Okay, see now it seems like it's going pretty smoothly. What's that for? 4 minutes and 27? Okay.
After you pass under the bridge, get ready. There's one chicane left before the finish line.
What did you say? I have no idea what that means. Why does it feel like now that there's no cars, I'm more focused? I think it's also because of like, oh, well, I have to beat a certain time. There's no one, as long as I'm in front of everybody, I'm like, okay, I can do whatever. But now it's a time, I'm like, oh, I gotta really focus. I feel like I just, with street racing, I feel like I'm not like being as careful with the wheels, and so I'm not feeling the sim racing as much. Whereas I feel like with this, I'm like, oh, okay, I have the lines, I'm following, or at least attempting to follow the lines. And like I'm actually paying attention to my footwork. Whereas with street racing, I'm just like, oh, just go fast and just kind of do it. Like, so I think that might be why I enjoy this more. But I think that's just, I guess there's more guidance in a sense on what I should be doing, and that's what makes it feel more realistic. Let's go burr. I don't know, what was that? I was trying to be like, oh, because of the nitrous, but that's just cringe. And also, like, I don't know the limits of this car. Like, I'm still kind of like used to Forza, like really spinning out on this now, but like I feel like it's gonna be kind of easy to keep control of this, and especially because I'm not able to lock up the wheels, I don't really need to worry about taking it too far or anything, and so I'm able to go so much faster, and I need to learn that limit. See, like right there, I was going a bit too far out because of how fast I was going. I definitely feel like I can clearly tell I'm progressing in my lap time for this. Like, I just feel like I'm just progressively going. Give me 1 second. Once I finish this race, I will read the chat. I know you're just saying what's up, but I want to. More than likely, I'm going to butcher your name, so probably I shouldn't even try and read it. But yeah, how's it going? Just kind of just doing random races in the crew. No real objective, really. Mainly just doing car races because then I can actually use the wheel. But yeah, it's going good. I honestly couldn't tell you what car it is. It just auto gives me this car. I can show you when I am done. It's obviously a Ferrari, but that doesn't really tell anything.
Good job. You handle all that power very well.
That was very easy. Okay. I would not butcher that name. Kill mode, that is very easy, but I've also probably wouldn't surprise me if I would butcher that. Let's see what car it is. let's just grab this. Because the wheel mapping is horrible. It's the Ferrari FXXK. I'm guessing that's just one you get with the like most call you kill mod when they read it. I could definitely see it, yeah. I'm surprised I honestly didn't. For a second I thought I did. I was like, wait, did I? But yeah, but I'm guessing that this is just a one of those bundle cars you get or something. I don't know. I just got a bunch of cars and I'm using them, I guess. Wait, was that even? Yeah. I guess, do I still have more of these? Because I've... Oh, it is? No. It definitely does feel very nice, but that's the only one I've used. I've literally only played for a couple hours, as you can probably tell. I don't have... Oh, there's a new street race. Oh, isn't this one of the lone vehicle? But yeah, literally, that's just the one it put me in on the first one I did, and I was like, all right, sure, I'm using it. I'm not doing any drift because that's going to be a pain. I've not done this one? Sure. No, at least for street, or is this a... No, it's not a cop car. That one in this lean S7R2. I don't even know which one that one is, but I will try and remember. I'll probably forget, honestly, but... What is this? Wait, what am I doing here? I don't even pay attention to what races I'm doing. Oh, it's one of these. I just kind of grab one. I'm like, oh, okay, that looks fun.
Give us a lot of action scenes.
Yeah, that's one that I kept wanting to do street races, and I kept getting the cop car ones, and I was like, I didn't want to do those. Like, let's just get this one over with. Might as well do it since I'm here.
Oh, my shocks!
I looked away for a second. I was surprised I didn't hit that tree.
Some jumped.
I saw that at the last second. He's about to go straight into that building. Why are you taking the ramp car? Oh, lovely. I landed on top of that car. Move. Okay. That was bad. Literally stuck there. Let's grab all of these. This is the just easiest way I can get these.
Tight, but safe.
Whoa. That was a way sharper turn than I thought. I also keep messing up my reverse because I'm used to putting the car in reverse because I was playing a lot of Forza and then using obviously the gas to reverse, but that's not how you do it in this one. Because I can't get my shifter to be set up to actually... Oh my god. Actually work correctly. I'm not sure if I'm just being dumb or it just doesn't work. Where is the end? So I can get out of this. Oh my. I'm not normally this atrocious. I'm normally just decent, but I'm never the greatest.
Some jumped.
Gosh, this has been a very, very poor showing. Where's the street? There it is. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to smash through things, and you're telling me not to scratch the paint? You throw a turn in right over a jump. How's that supposed to work? Good, get this over with. Alright. So where were we at? Go to the activities menu. It's much easier to find events. Okay, that's on these events. Easiest way to get points is to drift. Okay. And yes, the parallel parking test failed for sure. Yeah, I definitely noticed the traffic was being a pain. I don't remember the. I was just about to get stuff. As I'm probably gonna accidentally scrap it like I did the one time. Sure, we'll just kind of keep upgrading this one. Because why not? What does this do? Yeah, I don't really care. So if you go to the activities menu, so is that one? Oh, right here. Ah, that does seem a lot easier. Do I even have anyone left here? I'm not doing any of these police chase ones because I kept doing this. So I'm guessing these are the points, and then I don't even know what these ones are. More street, and then there's that one. Okay. I guess we'll do these two. I missed what car I was given. Camaro, I think it said it was. Oh, it's a little crazy. Ah, so like a track one with okay. The car came out of nowhere. Is this? No, I've not done this track. Still need to get used to the handling. Because I'm still used to, the only game besides this I played with the wheel is Forza Horizon 5. And so I'm so used to that handling that this still getting a little bit of the hang of. I think I do actually like it more just because it's a bit easier. Just makes sense. Oh, I just killed a cat or a dog or whatever that was. Oof. Okay, lovely. I realize that's another thing I have a bad habit of is not paying attention to the map or knowing where I'm supposed to be going. It's definitely given me some trouble at times, as you just saw. I don't even know. Everyone's probably not close because at least these first ones are pretty easy, but I thought I saw the turn sign, but my brain was like, oh, I gotta squeeze through it. Oh, get back on the road. Where did you come from? No. You're not gonna pass me. about to do this whole race and lose at the last second. I think they're so right behind me. Lovely. I would have been so upset if I hit them at the last second. Okay, so for this, I'm going to show you something I noticed. I definitely did my handling. After 8,500 hours, there's still so many tracks you don't know. Jeez. Yeah, that's one thing. I have to play a track like 20 times to actually learn it. Because like usually, especially in Forza, I have to do it like 5 times to even come close to winning. Also another issue of just I've only been using the wheel for a little bit, so take another race real quick. All right, just another street race. No, what did I do? Where am I at? Okay. Just what was it? The other one? Just this one. As you go and press options, I don't even know what the options button is. So like as soon as I drive in here, then hit options. I don't even know what that one is. Might just be the pause button. Trying to hit the pause button. It's just telling me, or is when I go in. Is this not one that's gonna work for that?
3,
Yeah, why?
2.
I guess I'm doing this one. Try and see what you're saying after this. Maybe I gotta pick a different one that's
I'll
not a
stop
lone
talking
vehicle.
so you can start driving.
I really don't mind this one. I've always liked the DeLorean. I don't know what it. I honestly think the reason. Yeah, I think it's one of the only. I tried to pick one that I haven't done, which I think is the only one left. Yeah, I've always been partial to DeLoreans for whatever reason. I think the main reason is not even because of the Back to the Future movie, but just randomly, just in my hometown, where I grew up, tiny little hometown, I just saw a DeLorean drive by and I was like, oh, that was really cool. And then I just always liked them afterwards. So I definitely am not complaining about driving a DeLorean. Very sharp turn coming up. It already came up, but sure. Okay, so I'm 6 seconds. I don't need to worry too much. Yeah, definitely was, especially with the doors. Like, I think that's probably another reason why I liked it so much, is because I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, not really the most practical, because I feel like anywhere I park, I'm just gonna hit the car next to me. But definitely it seemed way out of its time. Whoa, thought that's slipping a little bit. What would you say, like, your favorite car is, or dream car? Whoa, that was bad. I can usually read the small ones in the like quickly in a quick glance, but anything like more than a full sentence or a full sentence, I'm like, I gotta wait till I'm done racing, otherwise I am going to crash. Okay, I don't know the handling of this car, It's honestly not the greatest. This honestly feels a little clunky in a sense. It's like movies or music don't have a favorite. I'm honestly kind of the same way. There's just too many options that I'm like, I can't pick one favorite. That's why, like, if you ever ask me, like, oh, you know, what's my favorite car? I'm gonna give you multiple options. Like, I don't have just a one favorite. I'm like, oh, I like all these ones, but that's pretty much it. Okay. So you can always pick the car, or okay, yeah, I've definitely seen the like switch cars option. Like I've kind of just been sticking with the. I know it's the first car I got, but I don't know. I just have a, for whatever reason, a feeling of like, oh yeah, one. Okay. Well, you're gonna talk while I'm trying to talk. Okay.
You've been invited
Skip.
to another live extreme race. I'm telling you, being a rising star has its perks.
Okay, you're done. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, like I usually don't like using the cars that just like get given to me because then like I feel like I'm just like cheating in a sense. Even though if the Ferrari is one of the fastest in the game, then I've already started using it. So sure. Okay, that noise is really throwing me off. Can I speed that up or something? Okay. Guess, are we done now? Okay, thank you. My brain has an issue when I don't know what something is. I feel like I'm reading it wrong. So you're saying one of your favorite cars is a Trans AM? Was your first car? Almost 30 years now. Am I reading that right? Trans AM? What kind of car is that? Or what am I thinking of? Firebird. Okay, that's just simply a car that I didn't really know. No, where do you take me? Okay, grab the controller. Yeah, it's certain cars like I know the look of. Smokey and the Man car. That sounds familiar, but I'm also really bad with stuff like that. Like especially, what is it having me do? Where? Just in open catalog in the game. Catalog. There it is. How do I? Okay. Where would that be? Forget what that looks like. Is it this one? Okay. One of these. Is it just gonna be? Is it just? Which one is? What color one is it? So one of these ones. That is a very, very cool car. Yeah, I just simply have a Mazda 6. And that's kind of why I keep using the Mazda. What's the MX-5 that I'm using? Rid of the black ones. Yeah, definitely is a cool looking car. I almost got, as like my first car, a probably, what was it? It was a, I wonder if they have it here. They probably do. It was like a Chevy Camaro, not Camaro. Yeah, a Corvette. I honestly, it was kind of like this. Is in, I don't know what year. Not entirely great with cars. Chevy Corvette. It was like gray, similar looking to this one. But I was like, you know, with it being so old and as my first car, probably not the smartest thing to do. didn't have a 6, but used to have a Mazda 3 turbo. Yeah, I almost got, it didn't have like a turbo or anything, but I was in between two Mazdas. It was a Mazda 6 and Mazda 3. The 3 was red with like white and black leather seats and had, you know, just more stuff to it. But because it was my first car, I was like 17. My dad was like, "Oh, well, get the bigger one. It's more spacious and more reliable." And I'm like, I wish I got the Mazda 3. It looked so nice. I'm like, I still regret it to this day. So that's all. Okay, now I have a bunch more races. I feel like I should do a boat stuff, but no. I don't know. I'll just pick a random. Sure. Just kind of just doing random ones. Don't really. I just want to use the wheel. That's why I'm playing racing games. Is just because I enjoy using the wheel. These are on ice. Oh, okay. Sure, we'll try it, I guess. Newton. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Probably not.
Be careful. Don't start out too greedy on the throttle. There are 2 tricky turns right after you pass the bridge.
Already not doing great. Honestly, I feel like ice I'm better at than just normal off-road. I don't know what it is, but like I feel like I can handle ice a little better. I'm gonna say that and then I'm gonna do horrible, because as soon as I say I do something decent, I immediately do bad. Oh, then you ran into the door. As long as I can just be fast enough. Maybe don't do that. Nope. Yeah, this is not working out. Yeah, like I just can't do any sort of like drifting or anything like that. Just went way too fast, but I don't think I'm getting it anyways. Oh. And that's what you mean by watch the throttle carefully. Okay. It is something to try, but I'm probably not going to do it again after this. It's a very interesting concept, though, of it being on ice. I didn't realize they had stuff like this. Granted, even though I've watched... Why are you sliding out like that? Basically an entire playthrough of this game when it came out, I still know nothing about this game. Like, when I first started, I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I can even, as you can clearly tell, I'm still picking stuff that I have no idea what I'm doing on. Bleh. Do I really want to do another whole lap of this? What are you doing? Why you got my phone? Like nitrous is just like, oh, not my friend here. Kind of. I was about to say I'm getting the hang of it as I was just driving into a wall. Okay. I'm debating on just quitting this at this point, even though I'm right at the end. Yeah, probably also just the car I was using, probably not the greatest. This is the first time that I've actually felt like the wheel is going its own way. All the other time, because of how low the force feedback is. Are your nerves made of steel?
You're going for the win!
How am I going for the win? I'm like 20 seconds behind. Literally 20. Because all the other times I feel nothing. I have the force feedback set to the highest and there's still just nothing. Yeah, that's one thing that I could never really do in Forza is tuning, because I just don't know what any of that stuff means. Oh, okay, that's probably why it didn't give me anything. Yeah, I'm never supposed to say that, but I always do. No, I keep always hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm doing these. So, okay, so tuning's a lot easier in this. Yeah, I think I remember I played the demo when it came out. And I tuned just the tiniest bit of stuff. I think I honestly made it just easier to like drift and stuff, and that was fun. But at least in Forza, I always just pick. Oh, it literally does say frozen at the top. Okay. I should probably pay attention to before I pick stuff. So this should be a normal race, correct? Because I never know what I'm doing. Yeah, this looks like a normal race. But yeah, I think every single time I've said, oh yeah, I'm getting it, and this and that, and I will immediately crash. Okay, good. I want a normal races. I guess maybe
People
I should.
talk American and Japanese cars, but don't you forget European. They're quick off
It's like
the
at what
block,
point am I just
and
a
they got
one-trick pony and only
monster
ever use
engines and cutting-edge tech.
one car? But
Ferrari, Porsche,
and we'll keep
Aston
using it.
Martin, European cars are plenty dangerous.
Just want to race. I don't really. I do care about the story somewhat, but like, not a whole lot. You have to make me go on to this side. Like, I wouldn't have been lined up there. Thankfully, it does it for me. These ones are. My car is just so much more upgraded that it's like it doesn't matter. More than likely, I'm going to win. That's why I just kind of want to at least do all the races so I can get the harder difficulty. So there can at least be some challenge. And of course, as I was just talking, I'm probably going to lose now. Wait, was it saying I was supposed to turn? Where? Okay. Sure. I guess I was supposed to stay up there, but that did not happen. I can't tell if I should ever... I mean, even though I was going to say use the handbrake and like drift, but like I'm not about to use the button on the wheel. That's just not going to work because I have an actual handbrake, but I don't know how to connect it. I looked a little bit, but nothing was really giving me any information on it. Also, do you know how to set it into manual? Because like I set it to manual and it just doesn't work or anything, even though I have, you know, trying to just do sequential, but nothing works. Like it just is still an automatic, even though when I change it to manual. Granted, even though I play Forza in manual, I feel like this I'll be a lot better just in automatic, but still want to at least have the option to if I can get it to work. Alright, let's try this jump again, see if I can actually stay on top. Alright, actually stayed on top. That's probably a pretty big shortcut. Yeah, see, like right in this race, I feel like I've not been paying attention to my like braking and everything as much as when I do a track race. Like I'm paying way more attention. I'm like, oh yeah, trying to keep optimal speed and optimal lines. But in this, I'm just like, oh, let's just go. Like I'm playing on PC. I don't own an Xbox. I have a PlayStation, but I don't never really use it. I've basically always been on PC. The first ramp just down to the left. So like at the beginning of here. Or am I gonna pass those? If I don't hit a tree. I probably would hit the tree. What did you play on PC or Xbox? So what's that button? Oh, that's actually pretty good. At least I think. I'm just gonna worry about getting a higher number and then worry about the stuff later. Instead of jumping on the tracks, just go to the left on the road. Is that the better way to do it, or is taking the track better way to do it? You know what? Let's try and at least do some of the other stuff. Do I really want to do a boat though? No, we'll do some off-road stuff. Sure. That seems like a normal one. Probably going to be bad, because if I can't even do ice stuff, granted, ice should be more difficult. Sure, we'll try it. What cars are gonna give me? So that would be this button. Okay, that's the only one I got. Okay. Why am I? Okay, I was like, why am I in neutral?
This just in.
It is just better. Okay.
British-based oil company American Petrol has announced that the TV rights for their annual race have finally been sold after an intense bidding war. Every year, as you know, the fan favorite race features a different course.
We'll just skip.
3, 2.
Yeah, I definitely want to be able to use the handbrake. I feel like that would be. I feel like this would be a kind of game that would.
What the hell are you doing in this race? I
Kinda
thought I told
fun,
you
like-
this one was mine.
Who's talking about what? So far, it's not too bad. Why did I say that? See, I have a habit of
Alright. If you want to try and
saying
make a
stuff
race
and
of
not
it,
even thinking
I'll
about it.
slow you.
Oh, well,
If he
I
could
just hit the
drive as
mic.
good as he talks, there'd be no way you could beat him.
My mic is sitting very low. In the settings under control, there should be auto or sequential. Should be an H shifter. Do I have to do that one specifically? Because I think I might not have tried that because I was thinking, oh well, I was just gonna be, because I have my H pattern. I say modded, it's not really modded. It's literally just 2 foam squares to make it a sequential, but maybe that's why it wasn't working. I don't know, probably, I don't know, I'll try it out. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think. Because, like, I don't know why, I just have a feeling that it's going to be harder for me to keep track of my shifts and everything on this than, like, Forza, for example. Like, should be no reason, really, but
I really
I'll give
think
it a
you can
shot.
take him.
what do you, is this, like, supposed to be some kind of big race? Because I wasn't even paying attention. I do, yeah, I do have the paddles on the wheel, but I kept having issues of just shifting incorrectly because my wheel was turned the wrong way, and like, I don't know, it just kind of was fun using the sequential, but I feel like this game might be better with the paddles. I don't know, that's also another thing, I don't really know what
Think
the
you'll ever
correct.
be as good as me? Think again.
Can you stop talking, please? I know it's probably not the most optimal way to do it, but like, I don't know, it was fun, but whoa. But yeah, I'm probably, what was that? I guess, because I feel like I can't really do an H pattern because, so you're saying as an H pattern or sequential, because as an H pattern, I could not get. I've never driven a manual in real life. I know how the concept works, but I kept misshifting. I kept trying to obviously go up, or I try and go down one, and I would just
There's no TV cameras.
complete. I would go down from like trying to go to 3, and I'd go all to 1 all of a sudden.
Doing, taking it away from me? You need to understand how this relationship works, because right now it doesn't. Not for me.
No.
That's
why I made it sequential, just because I was like, well, that's just way easier for me. And it wasn't even the issue of like hitting the clutch either. Like, I would not always get the greatest times, but I literally just kept getting the wrong shift, basically. So let's see if that works, though. I've got to face it backwards. I need to get this set up. Work though. Does not seem like it. Yeah, I definitely know it's more. Yeah, way better control, but I just. No, that's not what I need. No. See, it has it, but it's not working. Is it because I'm not driving? See, it's still shifting. So it's not on wheel setting. See something? What? Okay, give me 1 sec. So controls. So just changing it. Do I need to change that to sequential or? Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I need Oreo real quick. Now I was trying to get it to sequential. Okay, well, why is the whole thing's just not working? Maybe the one I have, it just isn't compatible with this game? Because it's literally still an automatic. Do I need to put it? Is that gonna help? No, it's literally not picking up any of my stuff. Yeah. So I don't know, it might just be... It's not even working with the paddles. So yeah, but like, I feel like I thought I even tried that one too. Does that even work? No, why is it? It's literally still an automatic. I'm pretty sure even the paddles are. Yeah, it still has these, so I don't know why it just doesn't work. Because it should be set up correctly. I have no clue on why. I believe so, unless last I checked. Yeah. Literally, it's just in auto. So like why? Because even if my wheel wasn't picking up the stuff, the game shouldn't be putting it in auto. The game's not going to care about what. Like it's still, yeah, it's still set there. Yeah, I have no idea why it's. Because like I believe it picks up. Like if I go to here to go gear up, yeah, it picks it up. So clearly that's not the issue. But why is it just not? The game isn't putting it in manual. How would I even fix that? And my dead zone's down. Is that on wheel controls or where's that at? On here? Oh yeah. I kind of figured it was a separate thing. I mean, I think they're. Is this not good? Oh, in controls. Steering dead zone? So just all the way down? Oh, well, is that, that's for controller. Is that really going to affect it for the wheel though too? I don't know, we'll try it. Just like that. You're good. I just don't know why this isn't working, but like, because like none of them, I guess I'm stuck on automatic. Cause yeah, when I first got on it, it was set. What was it set to? Like, it was set to that. So literally, you're good. I would turn the wheel, and it wouldn't register at all. I'm like, why would anybody play on it like that? Like, I feel like that's good enough. Yeah, I don't know why it just the manual just doesn't want to work apparently. No, I hit the wrong one. I guess we'll keep doing some more of these. That was pretty fun. So I'm guessing these are the special looking ones. This is all I have. Sure, I guess we'll just do all of these ones.
It's rare to know exactly when a sport began, but for Rallycross, we know it down to the hour. February 4th, 1967 on TV. The sport was literally made for television. Talk about visionary. Now let's carry on that tradition.
This one to race don't care about. I mean, that's kind of cool if they actually know the exact hour of when it was created.
You're gonna win
Thought I
this
was gonna
easy
dodge him.
peasy lemon squeezy.
So I also feel like this would be a place where handbrake would be useful, but I'm never gonna be able to do it. But like, yeah, I was just supposed to be like, oh, maybe my shifter isn't registering, but I did just say that, or we talked about it, but yeah, I might need to look into that, because like, oh, I can go two different ways, I guess. Because like, why is the game just not putting it into manual? That doesn't make any sense. Like, sorry, no, I keep going quiet at times. Just certain points, I'm like, I feel like I can't talk, and I just gotta focus on the race. Because as soon as I started talking, I did worse. I should have got the joke away. Isn't that a thing where in these type of races, one of the laps you have to take the Joker away? I feel like I remember that being a thing. Oh yeah, that is a good point. I should try it on controller, see if that works. Yeah, I'll try it, and it's just a shortcut. Okay. Try and see if I can take it. Very narrow. It definitely is a shortcut. Alright, so yeah, let's just try and, because if it doesn't work on the controller, then like, is my game just broken? Like, oh, they ran into me. Okay. So you obviously can't even do that. Okay, so now what even is the button? No. What is? Oh, that's reverse. Nope. What is? I don't know what the buttons are. How did it just go into photo mode? I don't want to take a picture. No. How does one? My one bumper isn't working though. Why is that not working? Because it works in here. Because it was able to go down but not up. Yeah. It works in here. So why is it not? Am I able to shift down? See, now it just popped me out of... But I can't. So is it, can you just not do, you can't do it with a wheel? That's weird, but why is it not shifting up? Maybe my controller's just wonky. Well, no, because it's clearly registering it. It's just in game. It doesn't want to. Because I can shift down, but I cannot shift up. That's... So I guess sequential doesn't work on the wheel, but Why can't I go up? That is, yeah. That's, no, wrong one. Let's just put it like, I don't know, we'll just swap it. Sure. Now does that work? See, now it won't go up, but it'll go down. Literally I just switched them. This was working 2 seconds ago. But now it's only going up or down. What? That makes 0 sense. But no, my paddle isn't broken because when I go in here, I just went left, went right. I think it's literally the game. The only thing I can think of is because multiple things are connected. What if that one? Does that change anything? Okay, I can go up now. That might be why. No, that still doesn't work, but at least that fixed the controller issue. But then maybe is that gonna change anything? It would make no sense, and if that works, yeah, because that's just paddles. So I unplugged the H pattern and the handbrake, so now it works on the controller. But it doesn't work on the wheel. That makes 0 sense. Let's go ahead and switch that back. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work with the freaking, whatchamacallit, wheel? Yeah, because I'm going all the way up there. Can you just not do it with the wheel? Because that makes no sense. Not that. That's connected. I have 0 clue. Okay, what if we just... that fix it? Maybe the... handbrake was giving issues? I have no clue why it's not working. So it's insequential. No, that doesn't work. What about we go to H pattern now? Yeah, it literally does nothing. Does this work now? No. Well, that doesn't really matter because it's not like I'm using it with controller, but I guess it just doesn't work with the wheel, I guess. That doesn't really make any sense. Why is this not going in? No, I'm just gonna get new ones of these. I have no clue on why it was doing any of that. But It's definitely strange. Like, I don't know if that's just part of the game. You can't use a wheel in manual. That wouldn't make any sense, but okay, I guess. I'll do this one and then we'll switch
Tucker
on to
once
some
told me
other
that the
stuff.
short laps make driving rallycross like learning a musical score. You can learn the ins and outs and really find the rhythm and pace of a course. Once you find that tempo, you'll be in the zone.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but I guess it just doesn't work with the wheel. Whoa.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Quick overtake. Whoa, nice to know there's a turn there. It's called a map. Rocks. Yay. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know why it's doing that, but probably for the, not necessarily better, but I just don't know. I feel like just this game I'd be bad with it. Okay. It's lovely. No, I'm in not last place, it's second. Should be able to catch up, right? Hopefully. That's a wall right there. I'm not doing good on this one. What was that? Oh my god. Really not doing good. Get out of my way. Six seconds behind? Jeez. See, now I'm behind and now I'm getting reckless, and then that's just what happens every time. Oh my god. Stop drifting and using... I think I technically just have to get in top 3, but I don't want to just be top 3. You let the finish right there. That wasn't great, but I guess it's enough to get rewards. Well, it's technically all of these ones. My loot. Why did it go there? Why did you go all the way over here? Let's keep upgrading. Nope, not that one. Alright, what else do we got? Excuse me. Wasn't there still more of these I can do? These are just like normal tracks. Don't particularly want to do ice. These are more of those. These are a lot of those. Already done these ones. Guess I can always just make them harder, but do this one.
Welcome to an old family tradition, the Bishop family legacy race. 3 generations of Clarence Bishop, all in one competition. They sponsor it every year, and one of them wins every year. How'd you like to start a new tradition and break their streak?
There we go.
3, 2.
This one. Don't stop saying stuff like that. I was about to say, oh, this should be easy. Every time. So stuff ends badly. I definitely want to, in like real life, to actually be able to drive a track, like just at least once. Like one of those, you know, I don't know what they're called, but like where you just pay to drive a sports car around a track or this and that. Like I think that would definitely, I'd say that's probably like one of the main, if not only thing that's actually on my so-called bucket list. Like, because I think that would just be really fun. Like I don't even know what car I'd pick, because they're like, oh yeah, you can drive a Lamborghini, Ferrari. I don't know. I don't even think I'd really care at that point. I would just like, I just want to drive something, like, because I feel like that'd be so cool. Like just being behind the wheel and like, because like yeah, you have other options of like, oh yeah, you can just be in the passenger seat, but like no, I'd actually want to be driving. Like it'd be so much more fun. Like because like just being able to actually go fast, like, and like obviously yes, you can at any point, but not legally, where obviously it's not safe, obviously. So you don't speed. Turns this way. I braked way too much. Braked, broke, whatever. I don't know the correct term. I don't think I'm doing the greatest on this track. I just can't see it. Like everything's on a hill, and it's just like, oh. That's another thing. I don't know if having the setting be at 900 degrees for the wheel is technically the most optimal, but like I'll just make it too sensitive, I feel like. But it's already sensitive enough. I was like, I don't even really need to turn it all the way around. And so like I feel like it's probably fine where it's at. Okay, that was definitely a better turn. That's that one done. Okay. I feel like maybe I should. Let's do a boat race. I've been doing track racing for, I've been doing a lot of track racing actually, even though a lot of, well, I just did a bunch of rally stuff, but even though I was sitting there trying to figure all this stuff out, we'll do a boat race if I must. This car's already almost maxed out, because like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get it to be the highest, so then everything I get is now the highest, and then I'll worry about this stuff, whatever that does. Okay, so what does this have? Jet sprint? Would that be more fun? I don't have any of these. Alright, let's do some boat stuff. Sure. This is definitely gonna feel weird, but because like there's no force feedback, obviously. It's a boat. Unless I'm running into people, but Why is it?
I know I'm not usually the one saying this sort of thing, but are you sure about this race?
And I'm not the one who usually says you're worrying too much, but here we are. It's all set. Between this and the race in Vegas, we're showing off in new venues.
So we're hoping the big jump means big numbers?
That's the idea. It's a big chance we're taking trying a location like this, but we've got to do it. One thing will never change, though. Old-fashioned driving will always win. 3, 2, 1.
That's why I chose black for this car. Or, oh.
Feel the flow and let it take you, like water through cracks.
I hate getting stuck behind their waves because then it just really slows me down. Like, I feel like it's just once I get stuck behind, I can't ever catch up. Like, I get stuck hitting their waves. Like, why am I so far behind? I'm doing the leaning thing. I just hit a rock, Lily. Like, why am I so slow? I don't want to get stuck behind your guys' waves. Like, how am I supposed to catch up? I'm going as fast as I can. Whee! Oof. Like, literally, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, do I forever hold down? I don't know. I don't know what the correct... buoy or whatever. Maybe jumps aren't the way to go. Like, how... This just feels like... How do you go so fast? What am I doing wrong? Like, am I doing that too much, or what? I thought I said to go faster. What was that? Was that? So my boat's just too low, so how am I supposed to do that one then? Maybe I just picked a bad one? Okay, let's try a different one. So how do I get my boat up then? If they're all 90, how do I... What? That makes no sense. Why am I... Oh wait, why am I using this boat? That's not the boat. Wasn't it this one? Yeah. So it was black. I was just using the wrong... It gave me a crappy boat. Why? Why did it give me a crappy boat? This one kind of looks cool. What other boats do I got? That one's not going to work because that's... So that's why I need to change boats. This one... Why is this one saying... It's a higher rating, but it's slower. Okay. Go into this car and then we'll try it again. Yeah, that's the boat I'm looking for. Now let's try that again. Yeah, why'd you give me that boat? Try it again. Just with a different car this time. Yeah. I didn't realize that was such a bad boat. Like, if I knew that, I wouldn't have picked it.
This sort of thing, but are you sure about this race?
3, 2, 1.
It should be so much, because literally I was like, how am I supposed to win this? Like, there we go. That's... And I was getting thrown around by their stuff. Like, wasn't hitting that. There's no dodging that. Ouchie. Okay. This is way better already. So is this faster? Because this is just tiring. I'm gonna pass you. I'm supposed to pass you, not you pass me.
You're winning! Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up!
So like you literally just hold it the whole time. That's a little annoying. This thing is a break. That was just really bad. Like I felt like I couldn't. What am I doing? Why are you turning? What was that? What? Oh my god. I accidentally hit left or right. Oh my. Seriously? No, I don't want to do that. How do I... that was bad. I just hit the wrong button, and then that literally just
Keep yourself together. You're falling behind.
Yes, I know. You don't need to tell me that. Okay. Well, let's try this again. I got 7th again. Wow. Because, like, that's just annoying. Like, I'm going to get a blister doing that. I already feel like I am. Because, like, do I have to hold down the whole time?
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Let's try this again. Like, you clearly do go so much better. Maybe that's why I wasn't able to turn, is because I was holding that. Yeah. You're like, just, I don't know. I don't, see, this is why I don't do boat races. They just, like, it just feels like I can't do anything about it. Like, I'm going as fast as I can. Yes, I know I'm running into stuff. But, like, I don't feel like I have any say on winning or not. It's just strictly who's got a faster boat. That's all that this feels like. Like, this is where I was at last time. Like, maybe that's better. That was a way better landing. See, I just don't, like, do you just hold it the whole time? I don't. Because I definitely can tell I go slower. By a lot. So it's like, why would you not if you're just literally going to go slower? I don't want to be hitting every single jump, but and I'm right there. Yeah, because literally, if I have to hold, I don't know if you hold it the whole time, but okay. So that was that done. That's why I don't do boat races. They just, oh, that wasn't fun. Like, it really wasn't. So where are you taking me? Okay.
No risk, no reward. I guess that's one way of looking at it. You've got to evolve to stay relevant. If that means trying new venues, from downtown to 10 miles east of the middle of nowhere, then maybe that's what we got to do. But I know it's a gamble. It won't do us any good to win new fans if we lose the old ones. Finding a balance, that's the tricky part.
Okay. I do have a lot more street races. Maybe, okay. What street cars? So that's how you know what kind of car it is. Okay. I don't know if you can hear Buddy snoring. Did I wake you up by saying your name, Buddy? Sorry. Oh, my throat just farted. That was weird. I mean, it's my highest rated car, so like, sure. And let's not do a ice race. Drag race. Ooh, hypercar. That sounds cool. What does this do? I don't care for that. What is this? I don't know. Just do more races. These are ice, so don't do those. These are motor, movie stuff. More of these. So let's not do any of those. I'll do this one.
Tio Marquez is the champ, and there's a reason. The guy is one with his car. He knows it upside down and inside out. He's perfectly attuned to his ride, making him practically unbeatable. Notice I said practically.
All right, let's get to the track. Sorry, person. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Give it a little goat juice.
Don't call it that. It's an interesting start to a race. That's the brake, not the nitrous. That was probably a waste of like all my nitrous because I was in the air. That's not gonna do me much. That's breakable, thank goodness. Lilith. I'm so bad. Really? Whoa, why you put me right in the middle of a turn? Lovely. Alright. That's all of you guys. Hello, I'm catching up to you guys. I'm passing you guys.
You're on top, right where you belong.
Just the turns that I always lose at, like that. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I do so well in touring races, track races, whatever they're called. And in these, I don't know, I just can't do it. Like, what did we, why are you making me do that? That's street, or street. I'm getting flustered. I'm 4 seconds ahead, so. It looks like they're pointing the other way, so like, kind of misleading signs. Make it sound like there's a car next to me when it's just my own car. It's nice that my car is just so much faster. Good and bad. Whoa! I'm surprised I got that checkpoint. I thought I missed. And I was like, I'm about to lose now. Okay, that didn't go too too well, but it worked. Is that a gold? Or is that just green mixed in with... Okay. I knew I got a purple, but... Just keep upgrading, get higher numbers. Oh, my car is beat up. Jesus. What is this? Welcome to hobbies. Huh. Already completed actions. Woo! Don't know what any of this means. Hi. And it's in. Why is that?
And it's like flooded. The whole like mat area is flooded. I don't.
Is that just from them drooling?
But when I would like, I even like just try to shift it a little bit, and then it like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just like started bubbling up again. So it seemed like it was overfilling it for some reason.
Maybe we'll just go for a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, like I was only gonna do like maybe like 10 more minutes, a couple more races, so like not long anyways. He's snoring. Do I get the car or no? When do I get the car? Oh, I have to get 650. He's really snoring. No. He was snoring. He was snoring at least. No, I want to do street stuff. I want to keep using my car. Yeah, that's not. That's too high. Well, that's the only last one I have, so I'll do that and then maybe do a hard one at the end.
Tio's got a special someone he wants to impress by winning this race. You beat him, you block his move.
Wait a minute. Tio's got a girlfriend? I thought he was married to his car.
The man's just full of surprises.
Three.
It's not a motorcycle.
2, 1.
I'm trying not to kill you, like we're in a street race. That's a bit. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Whoa, that's. Of course.
What's wrong with your car? To think of it, what's wrong with you?
That's kind of rude. What do you mean, what's wrong with my car? It's better than yours. Okay, I can't see. You're taking up half the screen. Jeez. See? I blame that. Whatever that was. That was not my fault. I hate these jumps. They just blame the jumps. Blame everything but myself. Man, I can still win this. Here comes the jumps again. I should be good. Cause like, let's see that. Oh, there's a shortcut there. It's nice to know. Come on. No, he's right there. Are you freaking kidding me? What the heck was that? What was that? That was bull crap.
3, 2, 1.
I'm on my way. It's like now that I know the track a bit better, it should be easy peasy now. And I know there's a shortcut there. That also helps. Get out of my way, I can't see. Doing so much better. Oh my god, stop saying stuff. Literally, as soon as I said so much better, I ran into a wall. Literally, I'm gonna throw it all away probably. I just need to get better about like using the brake better. Like I do it well in track racing, but not in these for whatever reason. Give me my loot. Do blues, it's not bad. Excuse me, okay. Oh, that's a gold? I thought that was green. It really looked green. What does this give? Oh, braking, doing a jump. That's all about nitrous. That's crazy. You get 2 times the nitrous. I just want to get. So, do they all need to be 280 for it to be max? Okay. Now, but this is really snoring. Okay, so that's cop stuff. I'm not doing that. No, I'll do these. This is track, but using my Mazda, right? Or is it gonna make me use a different car? No. Okay. Oh my god, it's my nose. Why am I doing it? I can't tell, does it? No, I should be looking at that camera because then that's actually me looking at the thing. I look at myself, not the actual camera. That's probably not the correct thing to do, but.
As soon as you see the bump, release your nitro.
Upgrade. My car's way more upgraded, sure. Way more upgraded, so this is just gonna be real easy. But so like, see this is fun. Like, I feel like I can actually. I know how to handle the speed, if that makes sense. But like in the street races, I don't know. I guess because there's no guidelines or of the apex and everything, but like, I just feel way quicker. Like. Maybe it's just because there's no bumps, there's no. I don't know. like, I think I do enjoy these more. Trying to find a place I can actually use nitrous. It's really sliding. I could feel it the whole way across. I think I might just do the other one and then probably have to call it there. Kind of have some stuff to do tonight. My sister's gonna be coming over from out of town and spend the next couple days with her, so kind of need to get ready and do stuff for that. More so just like clean the house and everything. Just the kind of basics. Seconds, jeez. I feel like I'm really... Oh, I so much ran into that wall. Can I lap him? Probably not. Okay, that was bad. Is he right there? No, that's just saying checkpoint.
That's it. Keep a firm hand on that wheel.
So easy, jeez. 45 seconds. That was kind of crazy. For me, I want to get to the point where I actually get full 280s, and then I'll start doing some of the harder stuff. How close am I? That's 264. Didn't I get something? Why did I think I got a 270? No, I did not. So I still got, I did get a 270, okay. I got a ways to go before we get to 280. All right, so let's do the other one. And that'll put us at 1 hour 50. Yeah, I've been going for a bit. Doesn't really feel like that though. Probably because we were talking a whole bunch, me and Kill Mode, trying to figure out this paddle thing. Like, I don't know why it just doesn't work. Can you just not use manual in the crew? Because like that would make no sense whatsoever.
Heads up, coming out of the tunnel, there's a tough set of turns waiting for you.
Out of the tunnel? Okay. Is it really tough? Is it actually going to be tough though? Is this said tunnel you talk about? Okay, what am I expecting? Is this what you're talking about? I don't know what you mean by tough. It's like maybe nitrous isn't the best as the clutch because like I can't use it while braking. Like, should I be? I don't know. I don't think I need to. Oof. I feel like I'm just doing so much better with this car, like on these track races. I shouldn't have said anything. But of course, I immediately start doing worse. See, that's one thing that I'm like, I don't think I'm quite ready to play Assetto Corsa because like that's literally strictly, oh, technique, and that is it. And I don't think I'm quite there yet that I'm going to enjoy it. I feel like I would just get so frustrated. I guess I would just have to find, oh, you don't have to play other people. That is true, but like, I don't know, maybe in a little bit I might try it. Cause like I don't know, because I don't even know what the game is, so like, it might be more to it like that, like, you know, you have to win cups and this and that, like maybe. Those are great turns. I feel like I'm really losing my time. I wish it would show you like, oh, best lap, like, because I want to know that. I also wish I could play on triple screen while being able to stream. But like, I don't even think my computer or stream would be able to handle that. I can barely even handle this as is.
There's still tread on those tires. Burn them up.
Why do I want to burn up my tread? Oh, this is really slow. Can you see him? You can kind of see him a little bit. You can see him a little bit. Oh, why am I going backwards? I wasn't paying attention. I'm just used to having my foot stuck on the brake. But like, no, I just leave it there and it doesn't do anything. 2 purples. Ooh. Loot. Is that because of my high loot drop rate? Whatever. But this is higher, so I'm guessing it gives you higher drop stuff. And that's all we're caring about. Alright. One more race. That is it. One hard race. Let's do a hard track. Because I just did those though. Yeah, well. Alright, we'll do this one. And then that will be it. And that'll be it for this stream. I do have my Minecraft video uploaded, which it'll probably, well, no, this one will probably be uploaded before. I just need to work on a thumbnail. So it's uploaded, just private. But next stream will probably be Sunday, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Sundays and Thursday mornings. The person was like, run away. But that's, so I will be back. Probably playing. Okay. Back playing this game. Yeah, I'm gonna say like a 90% likelihood. Alright, I'm hard difficulty, so cars are going to be better. So maybe let's just focus on this race. Let's just focus on this race and then I can talk afterwards. Like, why? Why am I so bad at this? So then on track I do no problem. Like, I don't get it. What's the difference? I guess I don't know the track. I guess I can't read it as well versus on touring races, but it shouldn't be that different. This literally has an actual map, like it shows me. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with all the bumps and everything. I don't know. Okay. I won that still, right? Okay, good. Because I would have been annoyed if I did lose that at the last second. Anything decent? 2 purples. It's not horrible. Are they going to be higher rated? What do we got to now? 269. $268. That's not horrible. What is? I don't know what any of those mean. Oh my gosh, my car's beat up. Alright, but that is going to be it for this stream. Got to go do a couple things, like go probably take a shower and just clean up a little bit before heading to bed. But appreciate anyone and everyone that watched the stream, watched the video, especially Killjoy. Thanks for we were talking about a whole bunch. Well, I guess it's mostly just car related, but still that was fun. Anybody that is watching the video, feel free to subscribe. I post basically twice a week. Minecraft videos will be every now and then, or any other random content. Or as my Twitch is linked in the bio, you can always follow that and get notifications for when I stream. As mentioned earlier, that will be Thursday morning around this time, it seems, and then probably Sunday around 7 o'clock. But as always, thanks for everybody who watched, and I will catch you guys next time.